A lot of special effects, I can see it. A lot of unreal special effects. Exodus extended gameplay reveal.
Hey everyone, I'm Chris King, game director on Exodus. In Exodus, you play as a traveler, venturing on dangerous missions deep into space, in search of powerful alien remnants that can save your dying homeworld. You'll journey to deadly planets, derelict ships, and the remains of lost worlds, while using your wits and teamwork to survive the terrifying creatures that try to stop you. Along the way, you'll choose who to fight beside, who to fall for, and who to leave behind.
Okay, it does really sound like Mass
June
Effect.
Aslan, a lowly salvager living on the outskirts of Leiden. This is where his story begins, alongside his awakened friend Houston.
June, hey, come on.
Oh, speaking of Wolf.
Houston?
I'm here. Are you?
Ha, that's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
That's gonna be my
June was orphaned
main
from
side
a once
character.
powerful family. He has a unique and mysterious genetic trait that lets him interact with ancient celestial technology. And it's this trait which might be the key to saving your home planet.
Shit.
I have to go. You have a good night. See ya, brother. See ya. I thought you're gonna stay around. Let's watch it. I have to go.
With
It's
several options to
Stay
adjust
happy,
your
bro.
appearance.
See you around.
At the start of the game, you'll also choose your character's initial alignment, either a virtuous paladin or an ambitious immortal.
Drop your weapons. Get on the ground.
Lev, don't be stupid. They've got a combat mech.
Drop your weapons now.
These choices will shape your character and change how the world responds to you.
Immortal.
And let this go.
Not gonna happen, you mercenary scum.
So the
Check out
Paragon
some
system
work in
from Mass
progress
Effect.
gameplay so you can get a feel for the systems,
One-to-one?
storytelling, choices, and characters that make up Exodus. The first two companions you meet are Elise and Tom. Elise is an impatient mech pilot that loves to blow stuff up and leans into brute force.
Nice.
Tom is an experienced traveler who helps teach June the ropes. He tends to be more cautious and provides June with moral perspective. Let's join them as they start a new salvage mission.
All loaded up?
Gears in storage. Well,
Can I choose my character as
Good to
Luke?
go.
I hope.
Where's Tom?
I have
been
nothing
attached
against this one,
or
but
drinking? Probably both.
I wish I can do mine.
Does he do that often? Drinking right before a job?
Man's got his vices, but he gets shit done, okay? Nothing else to say.
The face animations,
Good.
in a way,
What's up, Juan?
remind me
Throughout
of
your journey, you'll team up with a
Starfield. I'm not
diverse
gonna
group of
lie.
companions like Salt and Awakened
Just a little bit.
Octopus.
We got your back, June. You too, Saul.
Not necessary. If you die, I leave. Contract void.
Wow. You don't mince words, do you?
It's an Octo thing. You'll get used to it.
All right. Time to move out.
You'll also meet other interesting characters, like the mysterious CC Orlev, voiced by Matthew McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey.
Howdy, friend. Strange times we find ourselves in. Named CC Orlev.
In this scene, CC helps out June by giving him a recycler upgrade. With the new modification added, let's see how we can put it to good use in combat.
Too many numbers. I'm not gonna lie.
June, what's it
I know it's a stupid criticism, but
I think I
when
can
I see
send a
like
few
so
them out
many
without
numbers like
being seen.
upgrading,
Got your back, June. Things go bad? We'll kick in that door and come running.
How you engage the enemy is up to you.
Close
In
down
this
on this.
encounter, June has to deal with a deadly turret, along with Lycan, the leader of the Fire Eaters. He's heavily protected, and things could get out of hand quick. Let's use this new recycler mod to stealthily take out some enemies and make things a bit easier.
Most of us are crazy about the way I'm running things now. You whining peasants better fall in line.
so you can do stealth. You have
Next,
stealth
let's
abilities.
Use the scramble cloak to sneak up on some enemies.
Lothar was a shit leader. No vision, no discipline. We're going to do things different now that I'm in charge. First step, cutting out the deadwood.
This turret is protected with heavy armor. Let's toss a thruster grenade to deal massive damage.
I don't know, I need to see more. It looks pretty cool, I'm not gonna lie. Like, the only thing, like, one real thing that I sort of not a fan of, and it's almost like in every game, it's like very bright colors, if it makes sense. Like, this is clearly, I mean, I already know it's made in Unreal, but even before I find out that it was made in Unreal, I already could say it. Okay, this game is made in Unreal. This special effects, all this blues, greens, purple stuff,
already staked their claim.
not my cup of tea.
Never thought you pricks would make it this far. Too bad you reached the end of the road.
So you have only two options at the best.
I hope you're more of a challenge.
Wildest looking Resident Evil 4 I ever seen. I just finished.
Okay, that is going to be difficult.
June and team.
Bro, Leon, give me a break. I was trying to save Ashley for the entire day. How you doing, David?
Time to do your thing.
How's life?
I'm in. Taking the guns offline now.
Wait. This is a control room, right? Should be a way to open the airlock doors. Blast all those damn mercs out into space in one shot.
Whoa, hold on. There could be dock workers and maintenance crew in there. We can't just vent the airlock.
Fuck that. We're gonna walk up there to verify who's a merc and who's a zealot dock worker who might just kill us on sight anyway?
That's a good point. Don't purge airlock. Purge airlock. Only two options at the best? Paladin.
Tom's right. You can't be reckless when lives are at stake.
But you don't mind putting our lives at risk?
I'd rather die in a fair fight than risk killing a single innocent bystander.
Whatever. I could use some more target practice anyway.
Let's move. We've given the mercs too much of a head start.
Okay, I have another small concern, but definitely not a concern. I guess it's going to be a problem.
Affected by time, like Tom's account of why he can never go home.
You know the strangest part of being out here?
Years have already passed on Leiden.
Exactly. Spend a few hours on this world, a few days, a few weeks. It's all the same for the people back home.
In between missions, you'll journey back to Persepolis, your primary hub and a major city on Leiden for both humans and Awakened.
Good morning, afternoon. I forget.
Damn.
Regardless, nice
That's
to
a
meet
cool
you.
idea that the animals can talk.
Forget?
Ah, you're doing the thing. The elephant forgot something. Is it better or worse if I notice or not?
Here, you'll embark on new missions, experience how your choices shape the world around you, and meet new companions, like Phaedra Nath, a genius scientist and technician who's eager to help.
Oh, I'm sorry. The lights, you need them, don't you?
And you don't?
No. The eyes, they don't work. So I built my own. Spectrum's different.
Is there like an explanation in the story why most of the characters look it might sound weird, but I don't know, they all look
decay, but it's so much more than that. It rewrites celestial programming intelligently, adaptively.
Intelligently? Like it's alive.
Might get in trouble for that.
Your homework
Like they look like a very specific race of
due
people.
to a celestial virus called the Rot. You'll need
All
to
of them, for
travel
some
across
reason.
the Centauri cluster in search of a possible cure. Phaedra's grandfather was a legendary traveler named Elijah Nath. He left Leiden to investigate
Tom
the Rot
Cruise?
before disappearing decades ago. You travel with Phaedra to a planet
Mission
called
Impossible
Sam,
12
hoping to
probably.
find some trace of his discoveries.
I must thank you for this opportunity, June, for allowing me to be part of this.
You're
No
woke.
point in waiting around. Next stop, Sang.
Sang is a rocky exoplanet covered in a sulfurous atmosphere. You'll need to traverse across the deadly terrain to discover the ancient ruins where Elijah's
Please,
ship
no
crashed.
scanners.
Oh, wow. Not a dead moon at all. Okay, there were Celestials here once. How remarkable.
Along with Phaedra, we've decided to bring Salt. Her long-range sniper rifle and abilities that specialize in confusing enemies should come in handy.
Limestone deposits on those rocks in the center of the lake. If I can get there, I should be able to make a path across.
It really reminds me of Mass Effect Andromeda now. I think you could do the same thing there. You press like a button and then you get a bunch of platforms that you can jump over.
Sang has always been extremely volatile. Completely unideal for civilization, even during the age of the detonator. Incredible. Your induction clearly shapes the limestone itself, but what dictates the extent? Oh, so many questions and possibilities. This is already shaping up to be a most fortuitous partnership. Early travelers explored this moon, but they never reported anything of interest. The ones that survived, anyway. Of course, there have always been rumors in certain circles that one of the detonator factions may have hidden caches of treasure here. What kind of ghost is that?
I don't know, but I'd wager it's not friendly.
Oh, he's already sitting. Okay.
The number of ghosts is not decreasing.
Let's see if he's gonna use like a different approach. What he's gonna do now is, will he jump from the top? That's cool. But was it worth it though? Like your stealth kind of broke. Okay.
Interesting. That door is also celestial. It looks like... Yes. Yes, this is definitely Truth Seeker architecture. I might be able to use my drone to open this door. Shall I try? This is an incredible discovery, you know? So little of Sang has been explored. Because, well, because it's, you know, so hostile. But now we can confirm.
I can see the number 3. Maybe there will be a puzzle in there. No? Or
During
just
missions,
gonna be open?
June will discover ancient technologies that upgrade his gauntlet, a powerful artifact passed down to him from his father. Once upgraded, it unlocks new possibilities for both traversal and combat.
Any idea what this is?
I can't decipher it, but clearly this artifact was held in great reverence.
Let me guess, he's a chosen one.
Celestial technology can affect human bodies in unexpected ways.
Nah, he's a chosen one. He's gonna be okay. He's gonna get some visions or something like that. Let's not test it.
Are you all right?
Or using any scientific protection. Just go and touch the alien technology that might kill you.
Let's see if this gets us past that bramble.
Here we see
That was kinda
June
cool.
acquiring Lance,
One of the, like,
a
the mask,
powerful
like,
new gauntlet ability that can pierce and destroy bramble, a byproduct of the rock.
Okay.
After
The way it fell
pushing
was
deeper
kinda
into Sang, they learn a shocking
not natural.
truth.
I'm not gonna lie.
Phaedra's grandfather is still alive and guarding a terrible secret.
You were warned. I told you to turn back. I told you there was nothing here for you but death. You've seen too much now. Stupid, stubborn children.
Elijah has unleashed a corrupted and extremely powerful war machine on the team.
Looks like a giant crab. No, never mind. I kinda missed the part, so he's going against his dad? I'm just trying not to listen to the story because I want to avoid almost everything when it comes to story. I'm just focusing on gameplay and to see. Oh, that's pretty cool actually. You know what? In the beginning, I was kind of skeptical about the gameplay, but now that I see... Oh, I thought you can actually build those walls anywhere. It doesn't matter. It still looks pretty cool. Except again, the special effects, or this purple, green, blue stuff. I don't know. I'm just not a fan of this style, art style. Like this red freaking... I don't know. Maybe they could have do it like in some different way. Maybe less bright, I would say, could fix the problem. Make it the colors less bright. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of skills, abilities and things. Nah, that's pretty sick. That's actually pretty sick.
June and Phaedra must now confront Elijah.
In a way.
Hoping to persuade him to share the secrets contained in Sang. Without this information, Leiden will be destroyed by the rock.
This place...
Yes, he's dead, I think.
I warned you not to come here.
You threw away your legacy.
Pah! And she gets shot.
Please.
She gets shot.
Whatever you are afraid of, the answer isn't more bloodshed.
I made a promise. A solemn oath. I cannot stop you from claiming the secrets of this world. But my dynasty will be no part of this.
Elijah, what are you doing?
The Nath bloodline ends here, my child. With me and with you. I will take our dynasty to the grave rather than allow it to fall to the sway of Orion's spawn.
I don't want to kill you. Drop your weapon and this doesn't have to end in bloodshed.
But my dynasty...
I don't think it really matters what you're gonna say. This guy is a psychopath, you can see it. Put down your weapon. Shoot Elijah. I think she would die anyway.
Small peek into the larger world of Exodus. We're in the final stretch of development now, and we'll be sharing more details all the way up to launch.
I think at some point I was trying to apply
wish list on your favorite
for a job
now and become a
in their
traveler
company,
today.
but I couldn't find any openings. No, some of these things look very sick. Like some moments from the gameplay and stuff. Initially when I saw the first gameplay, right, I was like kind of skeptical. But now, well, first thing I want to mention. The character's design looks sick. Like octopus guy, the girl in the mecha giant robot kind of thingy, animals that can talk, some other aliens that I've seen, except like the main aliens. The main aliens look like humans, but just like with some tentacles and stuff. I don't know, like they have a human shaped face, which kind of weird for ancient alien. Unless they kind of connected to humans. You know, like in there's like always problem in this like sci-fi movies, games, where they're trying to come up with this like aliens, but these aliens look like humans, and it kind of, in a way, it feels like a very cheap, lazy, like a path to use. So the same thing here, like some of this like ancient aliens, all the statues that we've seen, I was like, oh, they look like humans. So maybe there's a connection. Doesn't matter. It's a small thing, but yeah, the alien design, crazy, love it. The side characters already liking them. At least the ideas that they came up with for the side characters, already liking them. Gameplay, I think it's really hard to judge. It's basically like Mass Effect Andromeda, but just with more stuff, more abilities, more gadgets, more things to do there and there, which is a plus. Like you can jump around the map, jumping from the top on the enemies. You can use different abilities, and I guess like the abilities of your teammates. I might miss that. I'm not sure actually if they showed that. I think you can use the abilities of your teammates. I think each one of them is getting 2. It seems to be on the left side here. The story, the beginning of it at least, kind of generic. You know, you are chosen one, special one. Only you have this kind of gene or whatever, and you have to stop. You have to explore this ancient race and stop something that is coming. Again, the Mass Effect kind of also has a relatively generic beginning, but then it's getting more and more complex. So it's probably also gonna get more and more complex eventually. What else? 2 things that I didn't like. First one, I mentioned this, like it's the special effects, like the abilities, the way they look. It looks like just like a generic Unreal engine. How would you say, like animations? Not animations, I guess. Like yeah, special effects. I don't know how to describe it. Let me see. Let me find like an example with. I think were a lot of at the end of this. I don't know, maybe I'm the only one who noticed this kind of stuff. Like here, purple, like it's very bright, it's very... Like here, this stuff. It looks beautiful though, but just... I don't know, maybe they could have make it more... artistically more unique, maybe less bright. But it's just one thing. This is this issue is personal. But another issue that actually I think is gonna be an issue. So they adapted the Paragon system from Mass Effect, right? Where you're making choices good or bad. And it seems to be the only 2 options that you have, at least in the video that they showed. It's always like a choice between being good or being evil. And it's just not enough. It's just not enough. I hope there's gonna be more choices, maybe at least 3. At least like 3 to 4 choices in the entire game. But if that's something they want to go for the Paragon system, I think for its time, like when Mass Effect 2, 1, and 3 came out, and BioWare KOTOR 1, the Paragon system, like being good or being evil, worked. But now in 2026, since you already kind of learned a lot from what happened, you could improve that. You could make it better. You could just, first of all, give more options. I'm not asking for like 5, 10, and like in Baldur's Gate, right? Where anything can happen. I'm asking for at least like 3, 4 options. Not just choosing between good or being evil. Or at least if you only offer 2 choices all the time, at least make them being difficult. Like choices that you cannot predict, but like the choices that you, how would I, sorry, I'm getting tired. I've been streaming for 6-7 hours with Resident Evil 4. Basically the choices that are not easy to choose from, you know. Something like really difficult, not the one is clearly a good choice and one is clearly a bad choice. That's very lazy. It's very simple. Not lazy, it's just very simple way of doing that. I hope it's gonna get more complex. I hope there's gonna be more choices. And maybe, yeah, like more like gray area choices where you're not sure, okay, where it's gonna lead. Like, okay, I'm gonna choose this, it sounds pretty good, but actually it's gonna lead to bad consequences or very small good ones. I don't know. It's just, I see Mass Effect right now. When it comes to dialogue options, that you have the Paragon system without any changes, without any upgrades, and it makes me upset. But the rest of the stuff, again, the characters, the way the game looks, like the gameplay seems to be complex. There's a lot of things to do, and yeah, I mentioned the characters. I mentioned the story is, again, too early to judge, so I'm not gonna say anything about the story. The premise sounds generic, but it's just in the beginning. Again, it might get better. I like overall art design, except those special effects. I don't know. I hope in the settings you can kind of minimize the colors, make it less bright, maybe. Just not a fan of Unreal Engine special effects, and they all jumping from like game to game. You've seen it once, you'll see it everywhere. Yeah, and the Paragon system, I hope there is a twist to it. I hope there is something else besides having two choices, being good or being evil, because there is already like the statistics for Mass Effect shows that like almost 80 to 90% of the people, they always choose good answers. They always choose easy, good options because they want to play good. For what Baldur's Gate 3, for example, does, you don't really know what is good or what is bad. You go off what it says. You read the text and you're like, okay, let me make a choice based on what it sounds like. Here, and again, I'm not asking for Baldur's Gate 3 level of writing in terms of like dialogues. I'm just asking it to be a little bit more complex. And I wish, but regardless, I'm gonna play the game. I wish it success, and let's see what's gonna happen. We don't have any other alternative as of right now. Mass Effect 4 is in development. It's gonna take a while, probably like 2 more years. Maybe at the end of 2027 we're gonna get Mass Effect 4. But if this game is gonna fill in the gap, even though it might be not like great or like a masterpiece, I think it's still gonna be fine, and it's gonna find its audience.